Hi dear students, we are moving to next subunit unit 3.3 and which contains different sessions, and the session 1, that is identify the various peripheral devices. What do you understand by peripheral devices? Devices surrounded by the computers are generally termed as peripheral devices. Okay, surrounded means most properly used along with the computers. Then that of course be the input output devices. Okay, so we are moving to the first one, light pen. Have you heard about light pen? It's an input device used to select or point out some data and enter or input data into the computer with the help of a pen. And through this pen is a sensitive pen, light sensitive pen. With the help of this only we are inputting data. Next one is printer. Have you heard about printer? Printer is an output device. Don't confuse with the input output device. Light pen is an input device where printer is an output device. And what is the purpose of printer? Printer is used for getting the output in the form of paper, or other way we can say it as a hard copy. Okay, hard copy means in the form of paper. Okay, then again we can say plotter. Plotter is also an output device. And what is the difference between this printer and plotter? So with the help of plotter we'll get a big big printouts, flex and all, no? So both printer also we are getting the output in the form of paper, but their size specification is there, whereas plotter lengthy or big printout will get. So for the engineering applications, no, different building designs or the vehicles, different designs and all will get through plotters. Okay, then the next one is the speakers. Speaker is also an output device. So what will be the output we are getting from the speaker? Definitely sound. So what will be the input device related to this? That is microphone. Their input is the sound, whereas in the speaker output is the sound. Okay, the next one is a webcam. Have you heard about webcam? Nowadays the laptop and all the cameras are inbuilt. Okay, we could not take it out. But some cases in the desktop computers, the cameras are not available. So we can fix an additional camera, that is called webcam. And what is the function of this webcam? It will take the photos of us and it will give the input to computer. Okay, so through meetings and all, video conferencing, so the visual through online chatting and all, no, see and face to face chatting and all, we can use this webcam if the camera is not in the computer. So next one is joystick. It is familiar with you, right? Joystick is an also input device and most commonly it is used for playing games. Then digitized tablet with the stylus. That is, stylus is the pen used for writing on the board, and this can be used as the online teaching classes, no? We are using the digitized tablet, and whiteboard is there with the pen. Sometimes stylus, another pen is there, so it will be useful for that. And this subunit, only one session is there, that is the different peripheral devices. Next we are moving to the next subunit, that is session 3, so unit 3.4, that is the different operations on the computer system. So session 1 describes the starting and shutting down of the computer. Some formal steps are there. So first starting the system, first one is switch on the main. Okay, first main power plug, then afterwards switch on the UPS, then afterwards switch on the CPU, and the next one is switch on the monitor. This is the normal procedure when we start a computer system. And before closing, we need to shut down. Okay, simply you just switch off the power plug. For that, from the shutdown, we start corner, start session, we need to select the power option is there from the shutdown option we need to select, and afterwards click on the shutdown, then it will be off. So this normal procedure we need to start and shut down the system. We are moving to session 2, that is operating system. You know what is operating system? It's a software that is used to run the computer system, and it acts as an interface between the user and the peripherals. User peripherals in the sense computer hardware. Interface means it's a mediator if you want to communicate to the computer with the help of this particular software. Okay, and we can say it as the main of the computers. That means without operating system, computer will not work. Thereby it is having some important functions such as process creation, then process termination, memory management, disk space management, peripherals management, and the process management. Process means each task, each job is act as the process. So for that job creation and job termination, operating system has a major role. Disk space management, when we store something on the computer, it will arrange all the files and folders properly. That is done by the software, and that is managed by the operating system. Peripherals management. So input devices, output devices. If we connect the input device, but still it is having some software, right? Without software it will not work. So this software is managed by the operating system. And the next one, memory management. All the storing details, everything is managed by the operating system. Altogether, entire process work is done and controlled by the operating system software. Next is session 3, different types of operating system. Types of operating system. Time sharing. Time sharing in the sense, it is defined as the extension of multi-programming. So multiple users can work with the same CPU, but at the same time, what we need, different input-output terminals are required. Then multi-processing operating system is there. There multiple processors are there for the different users. Okay, multiple processors. Then next one is a multi-user operating system. There multiple users can work at a single CPU. Okay, so time sharing, multi-processing operating systems are there. Then multi-programming operating system are there. The next one is given as a GUI, that is graphic user interface. Usually Windows is a graphic user interface because can you see the different icons on the desktop? What is the purpose of giving these icons? So from the icons itself we can able to understand the purpose of that particular one, right? If you see the recycle bin icon, we know that it is the file or it is a folder which consists of the deleted files, right? So like that, these graphics icons are used to make the user friendly. Okay, user friendly. So Windows, Linux are all operating systems are using the graphical user interface. Another operating system is there, the DOS, disk operating system. And here this is not user friendly, or this is not using the graphical user interface. Only commands are everything. If you want to open a folder or if you want to move to the particular folder, every time we need to type some commands. That is MS-DOS. Have you heard about that? It's also an operating system, but it is not uses the graphical user interface. The session 4 just describes the desktop of Windows and the Linux. Please look at that. Next session explains the files and folders. These all of you know that, right? What is a file and what is a folder? What is the difference between file and folder? A folder contains many files. So it's a combination of files. That is folder. Okay. Sometimes it can be one file or more than one file we can store inside the folder. And each file has two parts, file name and the extension part. What do you understand by this extension part? Extension part determines the type of the file. So even if it is a PowerPoint file or a document file, with the extension we can understand. Next session describes the keyboard and the mouse operations. So through keyboard we can type some text and enter into the computer. And with the help of mouse we can, different click actions are there. Left click, right click, double click, single click. Single click specifies the selection of the file or folder. Double click, it will be open the application or file or folders. Then left click, most of the times we are using the left click operations, and the right click, one context menu will be there for cut, copy or like that, any other operations based on the context menu explanations we can do. Okay, and in the keyboard most familiar, enter is there and space bar is there, tab key is there. Okay, when we type something, no, space key we are using, enter key for moving the next line, like that many key buttons are there for using the keyboard. Next unit explains the common desktop operations. Common desktop operations means always set the wallpaper. So how will you set the wallpaper in the desktop? So right click on the empty space, then from the context menu we need to select the personalize, then from there the desktop background you can select the suitable one and set the desktop. What will be the next one we can do with the desktop actions? You can see many folders as well as files. If we left click with the help of mouse, then it will be selected. Double click on it, then it will be opened. Then right click on it, then it will be showing one context menu with some details. That is like if you want to cut, copy, like that also it will be showing. Okay, so these are the most commonly desktop operations we can do, and this end of this subunit. So that's all today's class. Thank you.